Hello folks, time for another video in the shave. Yes, and it may be not one of the very last shaves, but I've heard recently that Williams Mug Soap, which has been a staple in the wet shaving community for over 100 years, is no longer going to be made anymore. Now, I purchased my many boxes of mug from my local pharmacy years ago. You'll see it was only $1 and change right there. And some people love the soap, some people hate the soap. I bought it on the fact that, hey, I got to try it out. I bought it many, many years ago. I bought a whole bunch because it was only $1. I still have some pristine pucks left. Like this one here is still pretty much not used. And I also have a few more boxes. But anyway, and you can tell, I already have it lathered up. And what I do is when I lather Williams Mug Soap is before I jump in the shower, I put it in some warm water. And I basically soak it or bloom it, or whatever you want to call the term. And yeah, like I said, some people hate it, some people love it. Doesn't really matter to me. It's just a shaving soap. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a slightly lemon pledge scent. And the ingredients here, right on the box. It's a bummer if this really is not going to be made anymore, just because it's been around for so long. I did check Amazon, and they want $1 million now. They want like $19 for like, I think, one of these. So crazy when it was only $1. But anyway, I have multiple packs, which will probably last me a long, long time. So anyway, let me just wet my face. It is very hot here in New Jersey today. It is like, 90-some degrees. The air conditioning is going non-stop. So my electric bill is going to be $1,000,000,000. Anyway, what I'm using today is the Twig by Leaf. Guys are like, oh no, not the Twig again. Yeah, why not the Twig? And I have a Crown half the E blade in there today. And I am using a board brush today. I'm using my Semogue 830. And you'll see that Williams mug lather in there already. And when I first started using Williams in the very beginning years ago, I used to have trouble getting it to lather, but I found that if I soaked the puck and then I just kind of gradually build up the lather dry, like, you know, just with a damp brush, it works pretty good. So let's give it a try. Kind of bummed out about that. I've been seeing it in the kind of the shaving news lately, but kind of bummed out. Not that it's a soap I use all the time, but it is a great value. I mean, it's $1. It was $1. I like to use a board brush when I use this soap because it digs into the puck very nice. Like I said, there are many folks out there that do not like this soap. I've heard in the past that people have compared it to a urinal puck and whatnot, but I like the scent of this. I mean, mine isn't super scented because it's been used multiple times. In fact, in the beginning, I used to actually use it as a shower soap in the shower. Look at that. I got a big old blop on my shoulder right there. Alrighty. I made a huge mess already. Not because of the mug soap, just because I'm a slob. Alright, so Williams Mug Soap, the Twig by Leaf, Crown half the E blade. Ooh, that's nice. And the funny part is, this soap is inexpensive, and it still provides decent slickness. I mean, honestly, how can you go wrong for $1? Like I said, I used to kind of knock the soap in the very, very beginning. And that was really because of kind of peer pressure, because a couple of the shave groups that I used to belong to kind of knocked the soap, and I kind of went along with it. And then I kind of opened my eyes and said, hey, you know what? This isn't a bad soap. Especially for $1. And it's just a shame that it's going to be going away. Not because it's a great soap or anything like that, just because it's nostalgic. And I am just glad. Oh, excuse me. I am just glad that I have a few boxes left. Just to say I have it. Like I said in the past, I used to have problems with the soap dissipating. And the lather just fizzing out. But once I learned and had a little patience with lathering it, it's a fine soap. And like I said, it's just a bummer because they've been around forever. I did contact the company, but I haven't heard back from them yet. I think I saw another couple of reviews where the person has contacted them and they said they will no longer be making the soap, which is a real bummer. I mean, like I said, once I learned how to lather the soap, you can see it still holds its lather pretty good. Just kind of a bummer. Like I said, it's been a staple in the wet shaving world for a very, very long time. Now, there used to be a spot on my local pharmacy shelf that always had this in stock all the time, but I went in there the other day to pick up my medication, and I went to look, and for sure it's not there anymore. I use a mom and pop pharmacy that's up the street from me, only about a block away, and they've been there for over 100 years. And I figure that they may be, keeping that in stock more, but I didn't ask there, but I'm sure they probably can't get it anymore because they've carried this soap for as long as I've known it. So it's just a shame, man. I got lather all in that ear. Oh no, it went in there deep. Poop. I hate when that happens. Have to get some water in there. There we go. All right. Also, I'm gonna have that soap noise in my ear for the rest of the day. All righty. That was really good. Let's just check it out. Not bad for a soap that was only $1 and change. Really good. I just had that little area right on the jawline right there. Really like the Twig too. What I really like about the Twig is the weight. It's very nice and balanced and kind of has a little bit of a heft to it. Oh yeah. Good stuff right there. My counter's disgusting. Disgustingly wet. Okay, let me empty good old Sigmund the Sea Monster sink. Do a little rinse out of the sink. And a cold water rinse while we're at it. Alrighty. Get all that lather out of the ears. Bring out the old Lancaster towel for the old mop up of all the water I just got all over myself. Yeah, so it's kind of a bummer. Like I said, I wasn't a huge user of Williams Mug Soap, but I did have it just because it's very nostalgic, and wow, I just can't get it together till like my shorts are falling down. Alrighty. I just used the Lancaster towel to mop down my counter, which is a no-no. Shame, Glenn. Alrighty. So, to recap real quick, that was Williams Mug Soap. A classic. And it's such a shame that it's going to be going bye-bye. And it says right here, I'll show you that in a second. Anyway, that was the Twig by Leaf today. And there was a Crown half DE blade in there today. Ooh, I forgot to turn my notifications off. I am a stupid man. Alrighty, and I'm going to try to rinse this real quick so you can see my Semogue 830. My board brush. I've had this brush for a very, very long time. It is broken in so nice. I actually call it the bloomin' onion because it has broken in and bloomed out so nice. I will kind of show you what I'm talking about in a sec as soon as I knock all this water out of it. So there it is, my Semogue 830. Look at that puppy, huh? That knot is soft as can be. And it's a board brush, but I've had it so long and it's been broken in for years that it's just, oh, it's so smooth. Such a smooth, smooth brush. Even has its own holder for it. Okay, and as you can see, I still have lather left over. And the puck is in the bottom of the bowl, if you can see it there. I leave it in the bowl as I lather it, after I soak it while I'm in the shower with some warm water there, and it makes it very nice. So if you're having trouble lathering up your Williams Mug Soap, just give it a soak and go to town. Well, that feels good. Like I said, such a shame. Now, on the package itself, it does say, I don't want to rip it, it does say on the package, try some Aqua Velva, right there. So I'm gonna follow the directions, and we're gonna use some Aqua Velva. Oh yeah, baby. That'll wake you up. Good stuff right there. Some Aqua Velva. This, I think, is still being made. I have a few containers of this, so hopefully this won't be going anywhere. And that was the good old Aqua Velva to finish up the Williams Mug Soap. So if you enjoyed today's Williams Mug Soap shave, ooh, that's a tough one. Thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. I just wish they would still make this. Not that I'm really in the market for any more of it, but just sad. It's been around since forever. Wow, I'm like blind. I think it says on the package 1840. That's a long time. Well, maybe they'll keep it. Maybe somebody will take it over. Who knows? But Williams Mug Soap. So if you enjoyed that shave today, please subscribe. We need those subscribers to climb so we can have a giveaway. And stay safe out there. And it's hot. Stay cool. And until next shave, Glenn's signing off.